We'll begin by logging in as a teacher in the hypernet portal. This portal is the school's common area where all tools in the digital toolbox are available and easily accessible. What you see is controlled by who logs in, such as a student, parent, teacher, or school leader. On the Start page, there are a number of widgets displaying topic areas such as the day's activities, a to-do list, news, upcoming major events, and more. This page can be customized according to the needs and interests of various user roles. On the left side of the page is a menu which includes teaching and its subheadings, goals, planning, assignments, written assessments, results, teacher-student dialogues, and individual plans of progress. We'll now enter the menu item Goals. Here you can see national goals with related text containing knowledge requirements, the purpose of each subject, and overall objectives and guidelines. The starting point is the goal, and from here it is possible to define specific objectives and concrete knowledge requirements. These requirements, together with the goal, form a matrix for later evaluation of assignments and written assessments. Here, a number of national goals are displayed, along with related specific objectives and knowledge requirements. This goals bank can be shared between users. The next step is the planning area. All of the work areas or fields created by the teacher are found here. These fields are able to be shared with other teachers. We are going to create a new field and must type in the educational group, which contains one or more students, the name of the field and a start and end date for it, a description of the content of the field, and a description of how assessment of the field will take place. We can add national goals, individual goals, and student assignments and activities to the field. A field can continue over a certain time frame, such as a week, a grading period, or any specified date range. The teacher's currently active fields are displayed on the right-hand side of the page. Now we'll create an assignment. First, we select the field the assignment will be connected to and define the assignment or activity by writing a description of the task the students are to complete. We can also attach files or goals to the assignment and select specific students the assignment will be given to. We must add a date that the assignment will be posted for students, along with a deadline date for turning in the assignment. We then connect the specific goals within the field that pertain to this assignment. Once a student has turned in an assignment, the teacher goes into the For Evaluation tab and locates the assignment or assignments that are waiting for evaluation. We will look at Anna's assignment by clicking on it. We then see Anna's written work that was sent in, along with the assignment she has completed and its related goals, both national and specifically defined. The teacher chooses to evaluate the task. The assessment is based on the goals and related knowledge requirements, in this case 4 levels. The teacher selects the text that best describes the level the student has attained and can also add an overall comment as well as a specific comment for each goal. The assignment has now been evaluated. A long-term evaluation of a student's work can also be done in the form of a written assessment. We enter the Written Assessments menu item and select a group. The same goals will now be re-evaluated, but from a wider perspective after several assignments have been completed by the student. The written assessment is typically done in preparation for a dialogue or conference between the teacher and student or student's parents. Therefore, it is important to see which assignments are connected to each goal. In this case, assignments 1, 3, and 8. If we wish to see how the goal was evaluated earlier, we can view the teacher's evaluation of each assignment here. The total evaluation assigned could, in this case, be set to level 3. The student's photo indicates that the student has done a self-evaluation, in this case at level 2 for both goals. The written assessment can also be registered for several students at once, one goal at a time. In both layouts, it is possible to checkmark a specific goal to suggest that it be used as an individual progress goal for a student. This suggestion will then be used as input from the teacher for the student parent-teacher conference, where the individual plan of progress will be created. In the teacher-student dialogue menu item, we see an overview of all activities the student has completed. We can bring up written assessments of the student from here. Also, all completed assignments, earlier individual plans of progress, and teacher-student dialogue questions that were answered before the meeting between the teacher and student. The dialogue questions are created in hypernet, and their content is decided completely by the user. The questions can be sent out to students, parents, and students' teachers in order to gather as much information as possible as a basis for the teacher-student dialogue. All information gathered is displayed here in one place. During the teacher-student dialogue, an individual plan of progress is created. In the Individual Plan of Progress menu item, we select a student and choose to view the suggested goals. The teacher has suggested a number of specific goals. We can see the teacher's evaluation and the student's self-evaluation, along with any comments for these goals. One or more of these goals are selected, which are then inserted into the Individual Plan of Progress document. We can set up a headline for each goal, as well as a number of free text fields that can be configured for each customer's needs. Once we have completed this step, we go back to the planning phase and create a new field. We can see here that we can add national goals and previously set up individual plan of progress goals to each field. We will now return to the Start page and conclude with a view of the panel in the top right-hand corner of the screen. This panel is used for communicating with other users and will display which users are online currently. From here, I can communicate with other teachers, students, and parents. I have access to all important contact information without needing to do anything. It's simply there.